So there are some school closings happening for tomorrow. So there's a lot going on weather-wise.
Yeah, a lot of kids happy. Will more kids be happy, Betsy?
I think there's still a chance we will see school closings tomorrow morning. The superintendents always will wait until the last minute if they can, because they want to just make sure everything is going well. But we're really kind of in a tricky situation right now, because as temperatures cool, all the standing water that we've had today is going to be freezing up. Winter storm warning, Lorain, Cuyahoga, Lake Geauga, Ashtabula counties. These are the areas where we not only have had the snow and the sleet, but we're going to add a little extra snow on top. So ice, sleet, snow. That's a bad combo, and that's the areas that will have the greatest impacts. Farther south and west, we still have that winter weather advisory in play, and of course the flooding is still going on. So very high impacts on the roads. We're still looking at air travel impacts tomorrow, especially in the morning. I think more or less it's going to be a catch-up game as all those flights have to come in and depart. And then school closings. We still have chances for school closings tomorrow morning, so wait for that call and, of course, check the iAlert system, too. There's the storm system. We did get some thunder and lightning reports farther south earlier this evening. The front continues to push out toward the Berg at this point. Now we're dealing with freezing rain in our southern counties and this sleet-snow mix along the lakeshore and areas farther west. Notice the back edge of the snow beginning to punch into the state. That is good. We will have a short window for some lake effect. Payton's going to talk a little bit more about the snow accumulation side of this, but winds are going to be changing tomorrow, and that should help to break that threat up. For now, though, that snow is starting to come down. You saw Carmen downtown with the flakes flying, and I think we're probably getting not only the snowflakes, but also the sleet pellets that are coming down. And the wind is absolutely howling, especially in downtown Cleveland. 40+ mile-per-hour wind gusts at this point. We've got sustained winds that are over 20 to 30 miles per hour. And if you take a look at how that impacts the wind chills, it is driving the wind chills down into the low teens. Air temperatures now low to mid 20s farther west. We're still warm east. That will be changing. And of course, all of this is going down on top of what was a warm and very wet day. We made it to 56 this afternoon. We've had all that snow melt. We've had the rain, and we still have river concerns. Like I said, there are flood warnings all over the place, not just for the rivers, but for area-wide flood warnings too. So it's going to be a slow go to drain out. But we have to look at what this snow impact is going to be. And Payton, these cold temperatures are going to be brutal.
Yeah, and that's the thing with the situation tomorrow morning. While there'll still be potentially a few flurries flying at about 6 a.m. as you step out for any commuting, it's going to be slick nonetheless. So, yep, we get a little bit of a break here when it comes to the idea of additional snowfall, at least from this system alone, because we get another catch as we head into the weekend. But I do want to tell you, as it stays cold tomorrow, that we actually see a little bit of sunshine through the evening. That's the silver lining here tomorrow. But we see our winds kick up again, and then a clipper system is going to move in for late tomorrow night into Saturday morning. So, yep, we could see some additional snowfall moving into the picture here. Things stay cold, and we actually kickstart your Saturday morning in the single digits, which means those feels-like conditions are going to be a lot closer to that zero threshold. When it comes to how much snow we could see, well, generally for everyone, potentially a decent dusting here, but closer to the lakeshore, that's where we could see a few inches. Primary snow belt could see a little bit more than just a few inches here, but once again, time will tell as this clipper system really moves on through here. But yep, it's not just the snow today, it's the idea of it bringing in for just the beginning of the weekend. So in your Union Home Mortgage extended forecast, don't necessarily just look at the next 2 days, because yep, we stay cold, but as we zoom you through at least to the back half of the weekend, things start to rebound and we actually start to warm back up. We're going to be back in the 40s and then the 50s. They return once again. That starts early next week. But then we also see the idea of that downward trend again. Back in the 30s before you know it. But back after the break, it's Jimmy with sports.